Uso said, no, I want it. I want to end Sami Zayn. I want to rid the bloodline of the Sami Zayn menace.
Get the chair, Uso. Come on, Sami. Come on, Sami. This your fault, Sami. You made that choice. You made the choice. Now you gotta get got. Yeah. Let me get him, Moose. What's up? You gonna get this, Sami? This your fault. You made the choice. You made the choice.
Yeah, but the hesitation allowed Sami Zayn to create some space. Helluva kick to Jimmy Uso. And Sami retreating. The cracks in the bloodline that, thanks to Sami Zayn, are turning into seismic crevices.
Roman set specific instructions to end Sami Zayn tonight. Jimmy Uso couldn't get the job done.
The Roman Empire may be crumbling on the road to WrestleMania. And the question now becomes, will Jey Uso return next Friday night on SmackDown? Because if Jey Uso doesn't, that man, his brother, Jimmy Uso, is gonna be to blame.
Get rid of Sami. Jey will come home to the bloodline, but unfortunately tonight, Jimmy Uso did not get rid of the Sami Zayn problem. It continues to fester.